Welcome to 60 Skills. Today we're going to do something a little bit different, and we're going to start a series of scenic or exploratory or location videos. So today we are at Monroe Run in Western Maryland on the Savage River. Why are we here? Well, many of my students have asked me, 60, how do I know I'm working with the given element? Well, an easy way to do this is to do your practice, at least initially, in a place that has a lot of the element that you want to work with. So today we are going to work with air element. Now, why air element? Well, we're on the edge of a cliff, and it turns out there's a lot of wind blowing around, so that's kind of conducive to air element work. So let's do some air element invocation. Get into a comfortable seated position. If your feet are on the ground, that's great. If they're not, that's okay too. And let's start by identifying the energy involved. So the first thing you want to do is to begin practicing building the ball. So inhale through the pores, exhale through the palms of the hand, creating a ball of energy in front of you. Now, for those of you who have clairvoyance or clairsentience or your other clair skills developed, you can begin to see what you're dealing with or feeling it. So in this case, I'm dealing with a very light, kind of floating energy, which is good because that matches air energy. If you have a little bit of clairvoyance, it's kind of a light blue color. A little darker, but again, weather's a little darker here. So this is teaching you how to identify an energy. Okay? I'm going to take that light blue energy, pull it into you. Feel that floating sensation. Now go to the ball above head. Visualize a light blue floating energy. Internally, you're hearing the sound of an eagle's cry, that air kind of sound. Begin streaming that down through you. Now this is going to be interesting because you're working with the ambient energy of the place. Stream that energy down. Feel it come down into your mental body, expanding your mental body. Hold that there for a minute. Blue, floating, air sound. Now bring it down into your astral body and begin astral breathing. Begin whispering the air sound. Okay. Now pull the energy down into your lower abdomen. This is where you can begin vibrating the sound. Floating, blue, vibrating, air, 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 air. Air, 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 Pull the energy back above your head. Stream it down through you. You should feel like you're ready to float off into space. Just make this stronger and stronger. Okay, now come back to yourself. You should still feel like you're ready to float off. So this would be a good time to go do some cardio work or maybe some academic work if you need help with your studies. This is a good example of how to identify air element in the natural environment. Now here's the interesting part. Once you've been able to identify it in a natural environment, you can recreate it within yourself anytime you need. Now also consider that air element can be a bit destabilizing, as can any of the elemental energies. So when you're done and you want the sensation to go away, don't hold on to it. Stop. Begin vital breathing from the space above your head all the way down through your body, clearing out all the sensations in your body. What's interesting about this is when you do this, you can actually feel the body getting heavier. Now, this is going to be part of a series of invocations where we go to various sites, either historic or natural in nature, and find some of these energies. If you'd like to learn how to do this comprehensively or how to do this on your own, you can check out either the Master Course or the Kabbalah course on Perseus Arcane Academy. The links are contained in the box of text below the video. Otherwise, as usual, train hard and be well.